Hello and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Last time we absolutely blew it, and this time we need to work very quickly to not blow it. So we need to find some contracts, and we're gonna get paid some money for some contracts. We made a really bad game. Can't remember what it was. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm going to accept this logo animation, and we're going to complete it, and we're going to get some money so we don't go absolutely bankrupt. Okay. So all of our work so far has been wretched. We're going to do some more contract work. This one, accept it. We've tried to find publishing deals every time, absolutely blown it. Raglow's a prick. I don't like him. Okay, we just got 19k. Let's develop a new game. We have to do it. We have to do a small game, and we have to succeed at this game. If we don't, it's going to be back to the basement. That's just terrible. What's it going to be? I think we need to move into potentially new areas. Or not. I think we are ready for, once again, a whole new game. A second in a great series, known, I believe, as the Orcish Parliament 2. This is Orcish Parliament 2. Revenge of the Drow. No? Oh. Dang it. It's too long. Drow's Revenge. A government simulator following up the amazingly successful Orcish Parliament, which was a crazy, awesome game that we did a very good job on last time. We're going to use... Should we use the adventure engine or the big shebang? I don't know. Adventure engine. Let's go. Come on. 3D graphics. We don't need 3D graphics. We're going to do 2D graphics, and we're going to start development. Okay. Whew. I need to calm down. This is a tense moment for our company. We can't go bankrupt. This is Orcish Parliament 2, Drow's Revenge. I, of course, have been given the tip that we shouldn't look at these sliders. We should look down here. I'm blanking on the person's name who told me that, but it's the same person who recommended to play this game to begin with, so we'll find him eventually. I'm sure at some point. Okay. So this represents the amount of time that's going to be worked on everything. And it all changes as we flip the sliders, so we'll pay more attention to the time allocation. This is a government simulator. No friggin' stories and quests. Nobody cares about stories and quests. We need good engine, really high up there, and good gameplay. So we're looking at like half of all of the time is going to be spent on the engine, a bit of the time is going to be spent on the gameplay, and then like nothing for the stories and quests. It's going to be perfect. Oh no. It seems that you have some serious financial difficulties and your company is about to go bankrupt. After careful consideration, we have decided to offer you a deal. We will give you $443,000, which should move you out of the danger zone, but in return, you have to commit to paying us $797,000 in a year's time. I agree! Oh lord, I don't know if that was a good idea. But we're gonna have to actually make some money or we're gonna go absolutely bankrupt. It's gonna be so bad. Okay, government simulation, no dialogues. We don't want to hear the freaking orcs just talking all the time. And artificial intelligence, what have I said? Artificial intelligence is important. That's what I've said. And I think I'm gonna stick with it. And we need some good level design too, but mostly artificial intelligence. Ugh. We're going bankrupt. It's so bad. Oh, what's this? Hi, boss. I have a knack for security, and I think we should really do with some security upgrades in our office. I've done some research, and I think with an investment of 50K, we'd be a lot safer than we are now. What do you think? Fine. If we go under, we better go under well. 50K for security upgrades. Raglar, stop scratching your head and start working on the game. Jeez. Okay, what do we have? Orcish Parliament, 2, Drow's Revenge, 2D graphics V1, perfect, mono sound, of course. Open world? Heck no, we don't need open world for a government simulation game. Although, we could allow them to walk around as a government officer within the city that Orcish Parliament will be being worked in. It'll be amazing. Okay, so we're going to devote half of our time to sound and put the remainder equally between world design and graphics. Just like this. It's a bit more than half on sound, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to be fine. Because sound is really important. Okay. With any hopes, this is going to make literally the greatest game that's ever been made by anyone, ever. It's going to be a small game, but it's going to blow people's minds. Dear Raiders Code Limited, I don't want to listen to you. We have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet. Games, also known as G3. That's a really lame name, but, I mean, fine. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your game, and we think our audience would love to see you there. We will contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. Here we go. Are we going to get a couple extra bubbles? Oh, not that kind of bubble, Raglau! Okay, there we go. Orcish Parliament 2, Drow's Revenge, has been released. It's going to be the greatest game to ever hit the market, and it's going to make us absolutely millions, and if it doesn't, we're going to go under. It's going to be so bad. It's like the Titanic. We just couldn't help but just, like, hit the iceberg. Because the ice... We, of course, did not sail into the iceberg. The iceberg moved into our path, and at that point, we couldn't really do anything. There wasn't an iceberg crossing sign anywhere, so we just had to commit and just hit the iceberg. That's how it happened. That's what happened. I'm sorry that we sunk a massive ship and killed like so many people, but it had to be done. We're going to release the game now. Oh, how are we going to get it? Okay, the first reviews for our newly released game, Orcish Parliament 2, Drow's Revenge, came in. Oh, a 7? No, give me a 10. I need better than a 7. I'm gonna die. Oh, shut up, Game Hero. A 6. We needed a solid 6. Okay, it's not terrible. We got 7, 7, 6, 6. We'll be okay, I swear. We'll be fine. Generate a game report immediately. Figure out what we did well, what we didn't do well, and hopefully make a bit of cash. Hey, Raglau, can you do any interesting research that doesn't cost us any money? Yes, you can. You're going to make us a new topic. What do we want? Oh, no. No. Yes. Post Apocalyptic. That is where it's at. Get to it, Raglau. Jeez. Our post-release analysis of Orcish Parliament 2 Drow's Revenge is complete. We got the following results. Gameplay seems to be very important for this type of game. I kind of already knew that, although I put a lot more effort into artificial intelligence, I will admit. Oh, look at the money coming in. It's a decent amount of money. That's good. You know what we need to do? Immediately drop into developing a new game, because we are in dire straits. We might need to let Raglau go, but it's going to be okay. Okay, we're going to make a mature game, small game, because we're terrible. We don't know what we're doing! It's going to be a small, post-apocalyptic RPG. We know all about these things. This is how we do it. And it's going to be called RadioJoe, as in Radioactive Joe. And it's going to have a capital letter in the middle of the name just to, like, be awesome and all that. So RadioJoe, the mature post-apocalyptic RPG, for the only platform we ever make games for, because I ain't shelling out $50K for a license cost for some stinking Vina gear. Nobody cares about that. PC is going to stick around forever. How do we know this? Because shut up. And we're going to have Amazing Adventure Engine, of course. Well, the Amazing Adventure N. Running the entire thing. RadioJoe, the post-apocalyptic RPG for a mature audience. Oh, and it's going to save us. Absolutely. RPG, we need very high stories and quests. Pretty good gameplay. An engine doesn't have to be as important. We will need a linear story, save game tutorials. We're putting most of our time into gameplay and stories and quests. I think stories and quests needs even more time. There we go. About half the time on stories and quests. The rest divided between engine and gameplay. It'll be brilliant. There we go. Okay. Get to work, Raglau. If you fail me, I'm going to find you and I'm going to cut you, castrate you, and hang you from the flagpole outside of my office! I'm sorry, a bit too intense, maybe? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, do we want a booth at this game convention? No, that costs way too much. So much money. This is a small pop-up stand where we can show our marketing material. It isn't very impressive, but a common setup at the G3. Kid, we really need to make sure that we save our money so we don't go under. Unfortunately, I don't think we're actually going to fix that, making tiny games. But we're going to do what we can. Okay, RPG, really high dialogues. And I think we need to divide the rest of our time between artificial intelligence. I don't think level design is as important. Oh, is it? Or is it not? No, RPG level design has to be pretty important, doesn't it? And artificial intelligence doesn't need to be as important. There's a lot riding on this succeeding. Okay, fine. Cool. No, we're going to raise that again. Okay, that's good. I really don't want to fail. If we fail, it's all over. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, we've got something to go on here. World design is very important. That's very good. And I would say graphics and sound are about equal importance, but not terribly important. So we're going to put it about there. So very high on the world design, not so high on graphics and sound. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be the best. Orcish Parliament 2 Drow's Revenge is now off the market. It sold 54,493 units and generated $318,000 in sales. Intriguing. Very good. I wish it had made more money, but, you know, it can only make as much as we can possibly hope. Oh, look at all the design that went into RadioJoe. This is going to be the best game ever created. Oh, what's this? Today, Voni has announced their very own console to play system. Apparently, the company has completely reworked their earlier play system prototype after Ninvento cancelled the project. Very interesting. The new play system comes with a 3D ROM and a 32-bit processor, and is wholly owned by Voni. Industry professionals say that this might be the beginning of a new generation of consoles. Ninvento declined to comment. Ho-ho! You got to comment on that, Ninvento! You can't just hide from us. We'll get in there. We'll see the truth. We will, Ninvento! The play system will enter the market in 2 months. Very intriguing. Any extra little bubbles? New research available sequels. We've been doing sequels forever! Jeez! My goodness. Fine. We'll have legitimate sequels now, even though we have had, like, Sylvan Sleuth 3. The Rebirthing. best game ever. Okay. 3D graphics V1. Leveled up. That's good. Let's release the game. Release the game to 10s all across the board. That's what we're going to see. Please! Our first reviews for RadioJoe have come in. Ooh, that's looking pretty darn good. It's a 10! It's a 10! It's another 10! I'm having a heart attack. It's a 9. Get your face out of my face, Game Hero. We almost had a perfect 10 across the board, and then you had to show up with your stinking 9. Get out. Get out! Cult status. Set a new standard for the early gaming industry. I guess that's good. Generate game report. Select. We need to know everything that we did really well. And you? I'm going to train you. Not train you. I want you to research a new game topic because it's the only thing that doesn't cost us any money. Ninjas? You sly dog. You've been hiding ninja games from me for how long? Today, the new game platform, Play System, by Vony has been released. That's good. I love that. Look at how much RadioJoe is selling. We got $2 million bucks. $2.4 million bucks. Dude, we're not gonna go bankrupt. What? I'm so happy. I've been on edge the entire time, but RadioJoe saved us. RadioJoe, the newest game by Raiders Co. Limited, dang that name, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. I know, I saw them. Look at them, 370,000 units sold. I'm going to shed a tear, one solitary tear of joy, and then we're going to get back to work. Industry professionals say that RadioJoe is one of these rare games that will set new quality standards for future games. You know what I just realized? Post Apocalyptic RPG? We just made Fallout. Oh my goodness, we just made Fallout. That's amazing. It seems that Raiders Co. Limited really has made gaming history with RadioJoe. Well done. Unfortunately, we didn't name it something as cool as Fallout was named. We just called it RadioJoe. Our post-release analysis of RadioJoe is complete. We got the following results. Post-apocalyptic and RPG is a great combination. World design seems to be very important. Platform genre mix PC RPG is good. Raglau, we have enough money to do some legitimate research. I want sequels. Nobody wants casual games. Get out of here. Casual games be gone! You, train yourself in game design for pirates, coding complete. We need design because our games have been focused very highly on design so far. So let's go for game design. Game design for pirates or game dev gems? Game dev gems. Let's do it. Bank. This is a reminder that we require you to pay back the agreed amount of $797,400 in 3 months' time. Man, just that small accounting error, just accidentally thinking, oh, we need to pay $397,000. That would be terrible. Then they'd be like, we need $400,000 more, thank you very much. And I would have a conniption fit, fall over dead, it would be bad. RadioJoe is still on the market. It's ranked 2. Sell 500,000 copies of a game without the help of a publisher. Eat your heart out, publishers! Oh, Lord! We just got word that RadioJoe was recently released by Raiders Co. Limited, has racked up over 50,000 in sales. We wonder how many more it will sell. Oh, my goodness. This single game, RadioJoe, moving, of course, away from our standard fantasy realm of gameplay, has changed everything. Oh, we are amazing. Okay, Ragla, what do you need? You're really good at design, pretty crap at tech. Speed, decent research. I want you to focus very highly on design. So I'm going to give you the same training that Vinrafel over here is having, which is me, of course, because I have to be somewhere. It's off the market. It sold 603,497 units and generated, wait for it, $4,224,517 in sales! Thank the Lord. We have done it. Whew. Wow. Okay, and with that comes the end of this episode. I'm going to start one more research before the end of it. We need, better dialogues. Okay. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Most likely we're going to make a sequel to our amazing Accidental Fallout next time, and it'll be amazing. But until then, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, look! You just took almost $1 million from me, bank. I hate you.